Welcome to the basics of glass etching. Today we're going to start a small project using a glass mug and Armor Etch glass etching cream to make a personalized project that says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." Start by measuring the area where you want your stencil. On this mug, it's 3.5 by 2.5. So that's the size that I'm going to use when I go to my computer. I'll open a new file sized 3.5 by 2.5 with a resolution of 72 and in grayscale. I'll also open a picture of a kiss that I downloaded previously. I'll copy the lips to the file and close it. Enlarge. I'll type "Kiss Me" in Vidalia font, set at 42. I'll rotate that text and move it into position, then change the font to Juice ITC and set it to 60. Once I've got everything where I want it, it's ready to print. Now that you have your stencil printed, you're going to need to put it onto a piece of shelf paper, also called contact paper. A really easy way to do it is to just unroll a little piece and tape it down to your cutting board. You're going to need to be sure that it's actually larger than your original 3.5 by 2. Cut your "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" out of the big sheet of paper so that it'll fit onto the contact paper. And tape it down as well. When you cut this out, anything that's black will be frosted. Anything that remains white won't be. Cutting out stencils does take some practice. It can be kind of difficult, so give yourself plenty of time and practice if you need to. Your completed stencil should look something like this. I cut the stencil down so it'll fit on the glass. Now all I have to do is peel the backing off and stick it on. Now that the stencil is on the glass, you'll need to push it down firmly to make sure that there's no air bubbles underneath the edges. We're going to apply the Armor Etch now. Shake it or stir it, and be careful, you don't want to get this on your hands or on your working surface. Then just use a paintbrush to apply it. Tap it on like this. Don't push it in, because if you do, it might end up underneath the stencil, and that'll give you rough edges. Now just leave it on for 1 minute to 5 minutes and wash it off with plain water. Peel the stencil off. And there it is. So go ahead and kiss me. I'm Irish.